This is the very first time I have left the house in a very long time. Quarantine, oh quarantine. As Smurf warms up, I'm just gonna cut right to the chase. Quarantine has done something very strange to the car community, and I wanted to talk about it. I also wanted to check in with you guys, see how you guys were doing, and also give you an update on how I'm doing. That nervous laugh just makes me look like I've been locked up in a house for 2.5 weeks, but you know. I think the weirdest thing ever is when you drive around parts of your town that are usually the craziest, right? They usually have the most traffic, it's the most annoying to drive around, and there's no one around. Since I have very severe asthma, I am more susceptible to this virus than a lot of people are for how young I am, 29. And at the same time, I still have to run the errand to the pharmacy to get my medication. But at the same time, when you have asthma, you typically have allergies as well, and the pollen season just started here in Georgia. So the moment I did walk out, I got absolutely destroyed. My eyes are burning now, like everything is. Oh my God, there are policemen everywhere. Quarantine has affected me in ways I could have never imagined. It's weird how being stuck at home almost, sounds like the dream for a while. But here's the thing though, if car events, say, got a magical pass during all this, would you go anyway? I don't know if I would, because I feel like I'm starting to get hardwired to be nervous around big crowds, including my favorite community, the car community. Let's dig into it. Quarantine has canceled some of my favorite events in the whole year, or at least postponed them. A big one is Import Alliance Atlanta. I go every single year. I have a booth there for my detail brand, Patterson Car Care. It's a great way for my small business to grow and also get to meet all you guys. It really has brought perspective of how different life is right now. When it comes to my detail brand, Patterson Car Care, though, we are still in business. I just wanted to let everybody know that. We are still shipping. We have staggered employee schedules so that we're not endangering anybody. And let me tell you, washing your car right now, it's definitely something to kill the time if you're sick of being inside your house and you want to be in your driveway. Huge shout out to Don of Import Alliance, who has done amazing work getting everything sorted out for Import Alliance. It's going to be rescheduled in July, and I will be there if everything's back to normal. And usually this time of year, I feel as though I have purpose. I feel as though it's my duty to go out and film and bring great content to you guys and improve my filmmaking skills, get that practice in. And it's been very hard. I'd also love to hear what events you guys associate with March and April that you guys are really bummed that you can't go anymore. I'd love to hear that. I feel like this is like prime time car show season right before summer anyway. We want our car meets so bad that we're doing them virtually. What does that say about a car enthusiast? We're a little obsessed, just a little bit. And going back to talking about working on our cars during this time, it is a perfect time to work on our cars. But like I said, a lot of people aren't able to ship in time, or they're either stuck in different countries. So getting these parts is problematic. So if you want to like update something that has, say, an import car like an Integra, a Supra, etc., and you want to get real stuff from Japan, that's probably not going to happen anytime soon. But I think my quarantine refresh is going to be this car, because I think I'm going to give it an interior refresh. Because when I go in my 2018 Mustang Sub-Zero, oh my gosh, heated and cooled seats, Apple CarPlay, the materials are nice. Like, this for its time was considered way better than the 05 to 09 Mustang GT interior, and this is incredibly dated. The entire radio here looks like a calculator from Texas Instruments. But I'm gonna try to do it for super low budget so that you guys can do it as well. And the good thing is, if you don't have a lot of mechanical skill, you'll be able to do this. It won't be that hard. Little update on Smurf though, I'm at 111,000 miles in this 700 horsepower pump gas car. Pretty freaking cool. But I will say, I freaking hate to say it, but my grill lights up front are acting up. They flicker and I think they got water in them. So I might eventually change the grill out during this time period, because one, they're finicky. Two, I've asked customer service several times to send me a new set in a very polite manner. They said they would, they never did. So I'm probably going to do something else eventually, because it's also something to do. If you want to stay up to date with everything, make sure to hit that subscribe button, because apparently 60% of my viewers are unsubscribed. So if you want to see my videos, definitely hit that subscribe button. And I'm sure a lot of people with their significant others right now are so oversaturated with their love. When it comes to these really big events, you know, it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart for all these organizers that work so hard and they're so excited to really show what their event was all about this year, and they go, oops, gotta postpone it. One of my side passions is music, and I've also been teaching myself how to DJ with a CDJ. By the way, I just started a brand new Twitch account just for mixing. So if you want to come and hang out during the Twitch stream and we just jam out to some music and talk about what we're all doing during these weird times, please come by. I'd love to have you there. The name of it is ThatDudeinBlue_OG. The reason it's not called ThatDudeinBlue is because my last Twitch account was hacked and Twitch did nothing about it to get it back. So I'm trying again, because this is a good time to kind of work on yourself. It's a good time to branch out and try hobbies that you can do at home that you wouldn't have time otherwise to do. And for the first time in like 10 years, I actually fangirled a little bit, and it made my heart, oh, it was so good. I was teaching myself cue-ins, which in DJing, cue-ins is basically you take a sample from another song and then you build into the next song. I was taking a sample from Alice in Wonderland and splicing it in to the next song, or sorry, fading it into the next song, and I shared it, and she freaking commented on it, dude. Oh my God, is this what people feel like when they fangirl? I seen her live, she has awesome sets, I love her music, so that was a really good feeling, because I took the time to start learning something new outside of cars, and to me, it kind of gave a fulfilling payoff in a very small way. I'm not saying it's the greatest thing in the world here. It was a good feeling, especially during all these really weird times. I'm currently on I-85, and this highway is one of the most crowded highways in Atlanta, and nope, there's no traffic. But I've been brainstorming a lot of video ideas that I can do at home, and I'm very excited about it, and I also wanted to pitch some of them to you. One of them is I want to do car conspiracy theories, and when I say theories, I mean they were proven true. So I'm not gonna try and pull stuff out of my hat and be like, yeah, this is maybe possible. I want to dig into some of the craziest car manufacturer stories that happen behind the scenes and make a fun video about it. That's one of them. Guys, I can physically see my car getting more yellow by the second. It's not cool. It's gonna turn into my first car again. I think the most jarring thing about this entire situation was the sense of normalcy we all had in January and February. And then all of a sudden, boom, everything's different. And for me, you know, I was up in the North Georgia mountains filming car review after car review after car review, having a blast, meeting amazing people, doing a great thing, showing what this community is all about, the willingness of you guys to let me drive your car. And you guys are still emailing me going, hey man, after all this is over, I have a great car for you to drive. I have a great car for you to film. And for that brings me hope, right? That brings me hope for the future for That Dude in Blue, and at the same time that just warms my little heart up, because it's just awesome to see how supportive all of you guys are. I know it's really cheesy to say, and we're all going through these weird times. We're all a little tired, you know? We're all a little tired of this situation. We all want our racing events back. We all want our car events back. But we're making do. We're getting by. And I think we should all keep our head up in the situation and realize that, as cliche as it is, this is for the greater good. And in my opinion, if there was a big car event right now, I would be too nervous to go. I'd be too nervous to go due to how vulnerable I am of getting it, and also how vulnerable all of you guys are of getting it. There is absolutely no need. If we can get under that line, under that curve, and flatten that curve, it's worth it. And our car events will be bigger than ever after we're all done, because we're also freaking stir crazy. I also am curious about how this is all affecting you guys. How's it affecting your job? How is it affecting your way of life? How are things at home? Please, let me know in the comment section below, what project cars are you doing? I would love to hear from you guys. I'm gonna read all of them. Just let me know, okay? Just know that I'm always gonna be here. I'm gonna be uploading as much as possible from Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And if you would like me to do more videos like this during quarantine, it helps me out. I hope it helps you out, and hopefully we can give each other some company. And on that note, I upload every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And I will see you guys next time, and take it easy. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.